How to instantly lower your blood sugar levels. Take a tall pint-sized glass, add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and pour in 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Then fill the rest of the glass with carbonated water. Mix everything together using a stirrer and drink it through a straw. So what are the benefits? This drink begins working instantly to reduce blood sugar levels by as much as 20 to 40% after a meal. The acetic acid in the vinegar improves insulin sensitivity by up to 34% during a high-carb meal, which helps the glucose sugar from your blood quickly be absorbed into your cells to be used as energy. The cinnamon also mimics the effects of insulin, helping to prevent blood sugar spikes, and the lemon juice slows the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. The reason that you use carbonated water is because it helps your body absorb these ingredients, making them work faster. Drinking this simple mixture twice per day before or during a meal can help to protect against the long-term effects of high blood sugar, such as nerve damage, obesity, and other complications related to diabetes. Remedy number 2 to lower blood sugars instantly is berberine. Take 500 milligrams of berberine hydrochloride in a capsule 3 times daily before meals. This totals 1500 milligrams per day, enough to activate its powerful blood sugar lowering effects. Berberine has been used since ancient times in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine and has now been shown in modern studies to be stronger than some diabetes medications like metformin. This helps your cells absorb glucose from the blood more effectively, preventing dangerous spikes after meals. It does this by activating an enzyme called AMPK, which helps to reduce insulin resistance. It's also one of the best remedies for weight loss, acting as a safer alternative to weight loss drugs like Ozempic in supporting fat loss by targeting visceral belly fat. Remedy number 3 is very simple but highly effective: a post-meal walk. After eating a meal, stand up and walk around for at least 2 to 5 minutes. Studies show that even a brief walk after a meal can reduce blood sugar levels by an enormous 35% and also prevent crashes. You see, walking activates muscles and burns off the sugars from your bloodstream for energy. The effects of walking can actually last between 24 to 48 hours in improving your overall health, so just get up and move a little after eating and you'll feel so much better. Remedy 4 is fenugreek seeds. Take 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds and soak them in a glass of water overnight. In the morning, drink the water and chew the softened seeds on an empty stomach. Soluble fiber from the seeds slows the absorption of carbs and sugars to stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the rest of the day. Studies show that regular consumption of fenugreek can reduce blood sugar levels by up to 30%, particularly in those with type 2 diabetes. It works by feeding friendly bacteria in your gut, which produce ketones and lower insulin resistance. Fenugreek has also been shown to reduce hunger, cravings, and it can thin out thickened mucus in the lungs and sinuses. Remedy number 5 to lower blood sugars is a bedtime drink. When you don't get at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your cells can't accept glucose properly the following day. You get higher levels of cortisol, which raises your blood sugars, and this causes you to feel tense, stressed, with poor mental focus and brain fog. The solution is to drink a half a cup of unsweetened kefir 30 minutes before bed. This has been shown in studies to reduce fasting blood sugar by an average of 10.28 milligrams per deciliter. Kefir is similar to yogurt, but it contains 5 times more friendly microbes that can help you to sleep and improve blood sugar control. It's also rich in tryptophan, which boosts serotonin and melatonin levels in your brain. These are hormones that relax your nerves and promote deep, restorative sleep. Another excellent way to lower blood sugars is to take chromium. If you want to, you can take between 600 to 1000 milligrams of chromium picolinate per day with meals to majorly improve blood sugar control. Pre-diabetics and diabetic patients are always deficient in chromium, as this mineral is needed by your pancreas to produce insulin, the hormone that removes the extra sugar from your blood. By stabilizing blood sugars, chromium reduces cravings and energy crashes, especially in the afternoon where you feel very sleepy. Over time, chromium supplements can help to improve liver function and may also reverse fatty liver disease. This is very important if you're looking to lose weight and get healthy. Now, number 7 is very important: reduce carbohydrates. The simplest way to reduce your blood sugars is simply to eat less foods that turn into blood sugar. Now, starch is a long string of glucose molecules that are connected together. When you eat starchy foods, an enzyme in your saliva called amylase breaks the bonds between the starch, turning it into sugar, which almost instantly raises your blood sugars from the moment it touches your mouth. So to lower blood sugars instantly, instead start eating more protein, healthy fats and non-starchy vegetables. You should also be limiting your intake of potatoes, rice, corn, legumes, pasta and bread, which are all high in starch. Likewise, you should avoid sugary foods like sweets, soda and baked goods, as sugar contains both glucose and fructose, which causes fat to build up in the liver and makes the situation worse. So now we'll move on to number 8, vitamin D. Vitamin D, also known as the sunshine vitamin, is a powerhouse when it comes to managing diabetes and lowering blood sugars. Studies show that low vitamin D levels are closely linked with insulin resistance and poor blood sugar control. By increasing your vitamin D levels, you can lower inflammation in your body and improve the function of the beta cells in the pancreas. These are the ones that make and secrete insulin. This lowers diabetic complications such as nerve damage, heart disease, kidney problems, and eye disorders. Let's not forget, vitamin D is also important to improve bone strength, as diabetic patients are at a higher risk of fractures. The best way to raise vitamin D levels is by getting more sunlight exposure, but realistically, most of us don't go outside enough to do this. So you should take at least 10 to 20,000 IUs of vitamin D3 per day to raise vitamin D levels. If you're worried about taking too much, don't be, as this is only between 250 to 500 micrograms, and it's equivalent to 20 to 40 minutes of sun exposure on your skin, so it is safe. If you're concerned, it's always good to get your vitamin D blood serum levels checked by your doctor. Maintaining optimal levels of between 30 to 50 can make a huge difference in managing diabetes. 9. Green tea. Another easy way to lower blood sugars naturally is by drinking a cup of green tea 2 to 3 times per day. Green tea contains a catechin called EGCG, which blocks an enzyme that turns starch into sugar. This means that less glucose is released into your bloodstream after eating starchy foods, reducing blood sugar spikes and crashes. EGCG from green tea also triggers the fat burning process by stimulating the breakdown of fat cells. This helps to reduce body fat around the stomach, which improves liver health and lowers insulin resistance. Another tip that I'll add is to avoid drinking more than 1 cup of coffee per day, since the high dose of caffeine can raise cortisol and later raise blood sugars as a result. 10. Pumpkin spice yogurt. For a healthy blood sugar lowering dessert, take a half a cup of full fat, no sugar, plain Greek yogurt. Add a quarter of a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. Mix everything together and then eat it right after a meal. This very simple snack not only satisfies cravings for sweets or junk foods, but it also quickly stabilizes blood sugars. Greek yogurt is high in protein and probiotics, which improve insulin sensitivity, and the pumpkin spice blend is packed full of antioxidants that reduce blood sugar spikes by at least 20%. Do make sure that the yogurt you use has no added sugars, as sugar will have the opposite effect. Number 11 is intermittent fasting. The main reason people become diabetic is because they have chronically high levels of insulin. When you eat continuously through the day and you're grazing, your pancreas is constantly producing insulin to manage the sugar that's in your bloodstream. Over time, too much insulin leads to insulin resistance, where your body's cells no longer respond to the insulin properly, so your blood sugar levels remain high, which is dangerous. One of the simplest and most effective ways that you can reverse this insulin resistance, the root cause of high blood sugars, is through intermittent fasting. So here's how to do it. Start with a simple 16-8 fasting protocol, where you eat all of your meals within an 8-hour window and fast for the other 16 hours. Drink only water and take supplements during your fast, but no other calories should be consumed. What are the benefits? Fasting gives your body a break from constantly producing insulin, which allows your cells time to fast and recover. Over time, this reverses insulin resistance, so your body can begin controlling its blood sugars properly. Intermittent fasting also activates fat-burning processes, helping to burn fat in the abdominal area, which is linked to better blood sugar control. Fasting can also reduce the risk of high blood pressure and many other factors. After getting used to fasting, people find that their energy levels and mental clarity tends to increase throughout the day. Studies also show that intermittent fasting reduces fasting blood sugar levels by up to 20% immediately, and steadily over time, the energy factories in your cells begin working more efficiently as you get healthier and healthier. And number 12 is some additional tips. Nerve problems. High blood sugars can cause nerve damage, especially in the feet, legs and hands, causing unusual pain, tingling, burning and pins and needles sensations. Taking 400 mg of magnesium glycinate daily can help to ease these symptoms and improve your nerve health. Hydrate. Drinking at least 2 liters of water per day can also help supply oxygen and flush out excess sugar through the urine. Adding a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to the water and drinking this before bed can also help to reduce morning high blood sugars, known as the dawn phenomena. Manage your stress. Emotional stress also raises blood sugars by triggering the release of cortisol, a steroid hormone. Practicing mindfulness, sleeping more, and drinking lemon balm tea can all help to lower cortisol and stress. Final thoughts. High blood sugars and insulin resistance are very common problems in modern society, which is the culprit behind more than 90% of diseases. Taking the time to correct these problems by using simple remedies and restricting bad habits can lead to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilled life. For more information on diabetes, its complications, and other remedies, watch this video on screen now. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.